Holy smokes, Bandy.
Wow, now we're back again.
We are back. You should put on your costume. I'll stall for you. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Handy and Bandy Wackyshack Funtime Hour. Now, the good news is we've only been away 10 years. The bad news is we've been away 10 years. But now we're back. Oh, look at you.
Fancy pants, right?
May I just say, Bandy,
Uh-huh.
you only look 9 years older.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. Are you glad to be back?
I'm very glad to be back. There's so much more to talk about.
There really is.
Technology. You can watch us on your phone now.
Yes. Remember when we stopped doing our show?
Uh-huh.
We still had flip phones.
Right. You could flip us off with your phone.
Yep.
People did that a lot.
They did a lot.
Yep.
They would call us up and flip us off verbally. I remember that.
You know, I feel like, because I don't dress up like this usually.
Right.
But I feel like I could be asked for more breadsticks any minute.
Any minute. Because when you're here, your family. That's another thing we missed. The rise and fall of Olive Garden.
Oh, jeepers.
I smell a story time.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We can do that.
Totally. The beautiful thing about this whole situation, Bandy, is that now that we're back on the air,
Right.
but then on the internet, we can do anything we want to.
Right.
Story times,
Just
like
don't
you wouldn't
Google,
believe.
Google.
No, it'll blow up your computer, won't it?
Yes, true.
I think it will. We're so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be here.
Yes. The reemergence.
The reemergence.
Welcome back. Me and you, buddy.
Basking in past glories.
Now, you may not know us or remember us, but don't worry. You're going to meet us now.
You are.
This is my brother. His name is Handy.
And this is my brother. His name is Bandy.
Howdy.
And don't you worry, we will have a detailed origin story ready for you in episodes to come.
But first, one of the greatest beat poets, I'd say, out there today.
Mm-hmm. Deathy, the Grim Reaper's little brother.
I want to take a little moment here to talk about him and his work. Number one, great guy. I haven't really met his brother, but he kind of, he'll see us and give us the creeps.
Mm-hmm. I'm in no hurry to meet him.
But the younger brother, fine feller, and a wonderful, wonderful poet.
I'll go get him.
Yeah, why don't you knock on his door? He's got a door now.
Deathy, you're on.
He's
Oh, hello, Bandy.
Hello, Deathy.
It has been a long, long time.
Perhaps too long.
Perhaps. I would just like to say that it is so great to be back here on the Handy and Bandy Wackyshack Funtime Hour. Having spent a decade preparing for this moment, I would just like to mention that I spent every day writing beat poetry. Sometimes I would spend the whole day. Sometimes I would spend just a few minutes of the day. But every day, like a James Michener of beat poetry, I was out there plugging away. I have notebook after notebook of beat poetry prepared to regale you, the audience, with. Unfortunately, in my hurry out the door today, I totally left all of my notes at home. So I'm going to leave you with one of my world-famous one-word beat poems. I call this one-word beat poem a boogity-boo. Boogity-boo. Thank you! Thank you! I'll be back next time. I'll remember the notebook. See ya, Bandy.
See ya.
See you, Handy. Oh, bye. Yes.
They made a movie about that Notebook.
Did they?
Yeah, called The Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Romantic. All these romantic poems.
We missed that one, didn't we?
I missed it.
I miss it already.
These guys right here, fishing early morning. That's when you want to catch the fish.
I think one of those men is Fredo Corleone.
Oh, yeah, nice.
The one saying the Hail Mary.
Right. That's how you want to fish.
Yes.
You got to talk to the Jesus. Or, I'm not Catholic. Sorry. You know some Catholic.
I do know some Catholic stuff.
No, are you hailing to the Mary?
I believe so.
And is it about football?
Sometimes.
Okay.
My back itches. Can you just get that for me, please? Oh, I meant the guy in the boat.
Oh.
Sorry. I was doing one of those graphic gags.
Oh, gotcha.
But thank you for scratching my back.
I didn't.
Brilliant.
What did I know?
Well, more than me. And what do the candidates for president know, Bandy?
Well, we're right in the midst of it, everybody. Right in the midst. Now, we still have 6 Republican candidates.
The Super 6, I like to call them.
The Super 6. And then in the 2 on the Democratic side.
The dynamic duo, I like to call them.
Right. There's the... Ooh, here we go. First up. I'd like to take just a moment and say we're going to have to get rid of a lot of these guys. Others are just going to have to stay in, right? Probably 2 of them at the end of the day. It's nice to think about these characters in terms of a poop.
Yes.
Now this guy here, he is considered to be the smarter of the 2 poops in the Bush family. We had the first. Remember the first?
Yep,
of the
George W. Poop.
George W. Poop Bush, and he was here, did his deal, and now here's this weasel-faced bitch doing his stuff.
Jeb Poop.
Yeah, can't put on a hoodie.
Nope.
He begs people to clap for him.
Yep.
And we done this poop before, right?
We don't need any more of this poop,
right? And you know what? You know what it takes to make a Bush win? You got to have a brother in one of the key states stealing that for you.
That's always a big help.
And now Ben Carson.
Ben Carson, isn't he just lovable? He's a doctor. He's a pediatric neurosurgeon. He's got everything going for him.
Right.
Except for voters.
And he split up some Siamese twins. That was his claim to fame. He cleaved twins in twain. Like Solomon.
Wise.
So wise. Can't see worth a darn.
No, look at him. Poor guy.
Doesn't really understand anything. But knows how to tie a knot.
Yes, he does.
And up next. All right. Here we go. He's
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz. This is the size of poop he is. That's circumference.
He is exactly that sized poop.
It's like the head of Slytherin was a giant poop.
Yep.
And then ran for president. He'd be this guy. Now, we've got, this is my feelings on this, and I don't want to take Trump's deal from him, but we got enough jackasses in this country. We don't need these assholes coming across the border and stealing our jobs, being, what is he, snake oil Jesus jerk?
Yep.
Yeah, we got those guys already. We don't need Canadians coming down here and stealing them.
I call him the maple poop.
Maple poop. Imagine you just drank a gallon of maple syrup.
Then you pooped.
And then you poop.
And up next,
John Kasich.
Oh. Ohio. He's a Buckeye, you know.
He's like that, like you poop, and you're like, did I poop? Who was that poop? That one.
That one.
He's got a face like poop.
A little bit of a poopy face.
And he's got a little smile right here, like
just little.
Right? He's like, hey, I pooped. That's the I just pooped smile.
He's so sincere though when he talks. Sincerely bad.
Sincerely another jerk.
Yes.
What else we got? Oh.
Is he running for president?
He should. He did just win the Super Bowl with his little pouty face. Ooh, wee. You want to know how why Eli Manning's got that face on? He didn't win the Super Bowl.
That's right. Had to watch. There he is.
Oh, here's Marco. Hey,
Marco.
Hey, don't. That's my bicycle. Hey, will someone give me some water to drink? I don't know.
He looks a little like a mentalist.
All right. Oh, don't talk bad about the dark side.
That's right. He's bending a spoon or choking out a stormtrooper.
I'm just saying that his campaign is going full diarrhea. Right? just spraying everywhere, and he kind of knows it's happening. You could see it. He knows he just got sat on by a fat dude.
He's the loose poop.
He's the loose poop. Now, Chris Christie, he just left the race, but he just pooped this guy out.
Yes.
You know, Chris Christie doesn't have solid stool. Nobody
in New Jersey does.
Never have.
Combination of fried food and toxic waste.
Right.
Don't let me get into it.
And that's what you get one of these guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Chris Christie-sized poop.
Right. I'm Hispanic, and I'm going to be dick to Hispanics Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's what it's all about, Bandy.
Leadership.
I got mine.
Leadership. That's leadership. What else we got?
Oh,
I love this guy. He's a big old Cheeto.
He is. And look at that thumb. That thumb means business, America.
Right?
Look out!
Look out! You're wondering how high that thumb's going to go? Well, it's going to go higher if he's president.
Yep, he's starting here, but the sky's the limit.
Oh, boy. Now, you know what I'm talking about when you eat a big bag of Cheetos,
Mm-hmm.
and then you poop them out?
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of poop you get.
Yep.
It's a floating poop. You keep flushing, and then it keeps coming back, swirls back up.
High fat content.
Uh-huh. You cannot flush this baby. He's lasting.
This poop brought to you by Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay. What else? Oh,
Hillary.
She's concerned.
She is. And lovable.
This is the kind of poop you poop just because she's a woman poop.
Is that what that is?
Yep. Lady poop. You didn't think ladies poop, did you?
I didn't.
Well, they do, and
Now
this
I
is
know.
the kind of poop. President poop.
That's a presidential caliber poop.
Right. And what else we got?
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's this guy right here. And this is the kind of poop that's going to make a lot of people, not just the 1%, feel the burn.
And so concludes our political roundup of presidential candidates. How'd that taste?
Like salt of the earth, my friend.
What?
Salt of the earth.
Like Bengay and cream cheese?
I think so.
That sums it up. I just love elections, Bandy.
Oh, well, it's like the Olympics,
It is.
right?
It's
It
every
comes
4
on.
years.
You don't really care, but it's on TV,
Right.
so you might as well watch it.
Sponsorship is through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Embarrassing, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know what is also through the roof?
What's that?
Box office receipts for hit movies.
We got movies coming up?
We do.
Well, we might as well see if we can't find them.
Should we find the movie concession products that do this?
May as well.
Oh, whoops. It came right up in the middle of the shot. Hello, everybody. My name is Clark. And I am a candy bar and my dear friend, Sody.
Thanks, buddy. It's nice to see you.
He doesn't like being called a soft drink.
I ain't stopped on the inside.
He's not soft on crime. That's for double dang sure.
Never have been, never will be.
But who knows more about movies than concession stand products, even though we never get a chance to see them?
Not many people, but we can know things now.
That's right. So we call this segment Movies We Haven't Seen Yet.
Bring it.
The Big Short.
This is a world-class documentary about Peter Dinklage.
That's right. Long on talent, not on matter.
Each of these actors play Peter Dinklage.
At a different time in his film career.
It's mesmerizing.
Brad Pitt is covering his elf years.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Carell is tackling Game of Thrones.
This guy here,
Christian Bale.
that's Christian Bale. He's performing when he was in sports.
Yes.
Sweatshirt.
And last but not least, Ryan Gosling is portraying Peter Dinklage during his sexy period.
In Bruges.
Our next film, Deadpool.
Deadpool. This whole thing is done sideways.
Yes.
It's a risky.
We recommend you lay down across the seats to get the full impact.
And next, Eddie the Eagle.
You know, America can't get enough of British sports underdog movies. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's tick off the long list of other movies about English athletes who have come from behind and faced impossible odds to succeed.
Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of Fire.
Number 1.
Free Willy.
Right.
Billy.
The dancer.
Yeah.
Remember the dancing movie?
Kid at the ballet.
And what about the stripper guys?
Ah, yes. The Full Mountie. I think that was Canadian.
Okay.
And Train Spotting.
Train Spotting. About a
competitive heroin takers.
A ragtag bag of heroin takers.
Whole bag of them.
You feel concerned about trash talking a movie somewhat based on an endangered species and beloved American icon?
No, I love bad-mouthing eagles. They're the worst. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ow! Oh! Lord! Ah! Yeah, he was endangered. I couldn't fight back.
Yeah, that's how they get you. And up next,
film.
Hail Caesar.
It's all about George Clooney's love of salad.
And a hailstorm.
That's right. Tiny chunks of ice pelting him from above. Divine retribution for a career of lacklusterity.
Lacklusterity. Still so sexy.
And finally, The Revenant.
The Revenant.
You know, Sody.
Tell me.
This movie is so huge.
Tell me.
Starring Sir Leonardo DiCaprio, as it is.
Yeah.
A simple, still graphic will not suffice. Instead, what I propose is that we show a trailer from this lovely film and provide commentary.
Let's do it, everybody. This is the film that's going to make Leonardo DiCaprio an Oscar winner.
Not a lot of people know this, but Revenant means someone who hates tree dwellers. Did you know that, Sody?
I did not know that.
There he is. What do you suppose he's doing?
He's looking for squirrel people.
You mean people who live in trees?
You call them people who live in trees.
Tree dwellers?
We call them squirrel people where I'm from.
I think he's running through the woods looking for those squirrel people. Oh, no, there are First Nations people attacking him. But he doesn't let that bother him, does he?
Not really. It's whatever. Happens.
His eyes on the prize. He's going to get that squirrel man.
Squirrel man, how dare
you?
you? Yeah, it's his first one.
Bingo! Jackpot!
Mm-hmm. You can carry one of those back home, squirrel people, sell their pelts.
Good eating. He has finally achieved revenance.
And you become a revenant. You get to wear a fancy collar.
That is correct. Oh, is there more to this movie?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more.
I thought once he got the guy in the tree, that was it.
Well, this is the rest of it.
This reminds me of every camping trip I've ever been on.
It's too cold.
Not enough food.
Mm-hmm. There's fires everywhere.
Rain and water, and Tom Hardy's always around.
Everyone's got a hipster beard on.
Too many firearms are involved.
Oh,
and
Dad, someone pissed off the bear.
You know, I've read a lot of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
And this is not a Pooh Bear.
Well.
Though I'm sure he later makes a Pooh.
I bet. Out of Leonardo DiCaprio's
yes.
face. This whole movie ends with Leonardo DiCaprio getting pooped out. Bear.
Maybe that's what a revenant is.
Bear poop.
All right, Sody. Guess we're out of here.
I guess that's it.
Sody and Clark, can you believe it?
They still got it, buddy.
The gang's back together.
Oh, my God. I didn't think they would come back.
I didn't either.
But here they are.
Boys are back in town.
They are back.
They're looking good after
10
years.
Big time.
Where did that eagle come from? Whoa, there it went.
A special guest star? I don't know.
Special guest star.
Is this a new studio or a zoo? Anybody know?
A little of both.
You know, once you film up in Crown Hill, you get the good living.
That's right. We forgot to tell the good folks out there in internet land that we are coming to you live from Mighty Joe Studios in beautiful downtown Crown Hill.
Oh yeah, we're just up the hill from the old railroad track park.
Mm-hmm.
What I call Golden Gardens.
Golden Gardens.
You know why they call it Golden Gardens?
I don't.
Well, because of the gold.
Oh.
It's buried on the beach.
Nice.
Yep.
You know what else is gold?
What's that?
Our comedy, Bandy.
Oh, geez, you're right.
And up next, a new bit we invented just last week for this, our inaugural return.
It's called Sequel
Prequel.
and Spin-Off.
It's a bit where we take TV shows.
Yep.
And we pitch either a sequel, a prequel, or a spin-off. And since we are here again after 10 long years,
Yeah.
you and I are living, breathing examples of a sequel.
Sequel already done. Check.
Check.
Off the list. What else we got here?
I think up next we have a graphic talking about a prequel.
Oh, the prequel. Our fine fellow House in his prequel form. Younger, more lean. It's back when he was a resident doctor. Cottage. He was in the woods. It was a little bit rustic. He's an English guy hanging out in the woods doing medical stuff.
And he isn't addicted to pills yet.
Nope. But at the end of the show, he gets his foot stuck in a bear trap.
No!
And then he eats painkillers.
For the rest of his series.
And picks up some sort of cane, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kids, don't play with bear traps.
Stay away. Danger.
And up next.
You know, when Friends ended, they made a huge mistake, Bandy.
A lot of tears.
There were a lot of tears, and they chose Joey as the spin-off character.
Wrong
when way wrong. When what they should have done was chosen Gunther, the lovable proprietor of Central Park. He was the perfect character to spin off.
Yep.
I don't know about you, Bandy, but I wanted to know more about Gunther. Here's my proposal.
Go.
Go ahead.
No, I just wanted some coffee.
See?
Yeah.
There's the tie-in.
Right?
Folgers endorsements.
Mm-hmm.
Out the door.
Total out the door endorsements. Coffee cups.
Yep.
Coffee creamer.
Fortune to be made.
Fortune to be made,
Product
everybody.
placement.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how the series would have played out.
Okay.
Of course, as you remember at the ends of Friends, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the last episode of Friends, Rachel and Ross finally agree to stay together, leaving poor Gunther out in the cold. So what does he do? He takes it literally. He packs up and leaves New York, unable to stand the thought of living in the same city as his beloved Rachel, and he relocates to Needle Scratch Sound here, Anchorage.
What?
Where this fish out of water finds himself a whole new life among the folks of the final frontier. He's teaching people in Alaska about good coffee, good conversation, and snow white hair.
You know what he picks up when he's up there in Anchorage?
No.
A whole new set of friends.
Oh. I bet they have fewer teeth. I'll bet you anything.
Oh, I'm not taking that bet.
And he gets part of his body eaten by a bear, leaving a lovely revenant. And I think that's an awesome new bit, Bandy.
We just sold that baby. Sweet.
Boop. Sequel, prequel, spin-off. And soon we will add to that Shark Jump. That's where Bandy and I predict when a program will jump the shark in the future. It's all speculative, but it's going to be awesome. And now it's a pleasure for me to introduce the astrologers from the stars. After a 10-year break, he's back on our stage. It is Feldspar. No days, Feldspar.
Yeah. It's good times.
I can't wait to hear my astrological prediction.
Wait. Okay.
I don't know what.
Did you need me out here for anything?
Well, I just wonder what you want to hear it.
Yeah, but I can hear off stage.
What's fine? When is your birthday?
Oh, February 3rd.
Okay, February 3rd. What sign is that?
Aquarius.
Oh, it's okay. That's enough.
Okay.
So, it's the time of the Aquarius, isn't it? We're real close to your birthday. So, this is rising Aquarius signs. You go, oh, why don't I get the fish for my birthday? I'm an Aquarius. You can put the fish inside of my tummy. We're going to have a bobbler and a little shack back here. And right over here, we'll have a old-time diver making that thing happen. Well, let me tell you something, Aquarius. You think you're so smart. But you don't know nothing. This will eat your face. This thing in your tummy. Slowly, it comes out of your tummy. Sneaks up your nose. Spills out like milk. How do you like that now? Aquarius, remember. You are doomed. Always have been. Always will be. Try to take this day lightly. It sucks now, but it's only going to get worse. And that's your Aquarius!
Wow. As awesome as ever.
What's the deal with these socks?
I love them. That's
Okay.
one deal.
That's one deal. Is this those new hiking shoes? The flat-footed hiking shoes or whatever?
Yes, I think so.
Do you think they noticed that they mismatched?
I wonder if this person is colorblind and pattern deaf.
Could be. I feel
That
like I just went
happens.
blind. I can't see
Did you
shit.
feel that a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
You're right here, Bandy.
Okay, good.
And
got
I want to
confused.
ask you, how do you think it went tonight?
Well, better than expected.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was very reminiscent of the old show.
The old show. Right back in the saddle, everybody.
Literally in the saddle again.
I got the chafes to prove it.
Yep, saddle sores and all.
Mm-hmm. Now, we got the Clark got pecked by an eagle.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Are we doing a recap?
Doing a little recap.
I like it.
Right? Let's see, what else?
We called all the presidential candidates poops.
Right? That's check.
You know who's not going to any inaugural balls in all
Us.
likelihood.
Yep.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
not,
price
I
you
can't
pay.
go. I've been.
That's
Not
right.
going to go again.
We did prequel, sequel, spin-off.
Right? Brand new bit.
Loved it.
Loved
My favorite new bit
it.
we've ever done.
ever done. And we didn't really have to wear costumes.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
This was just
Other than this one.
3 for 3, big guy.
Boom, boom, boom.
Couldn't be happier. Back in the studio, doing our thing in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, and now we're in Crown Hill.
Crown Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Big ups to Joe, our director,
Nice work, Joe.
and producer.
How many titles do you want, Joe?
Let's give them all to
Yeah,
him.
yeah. What do you need? He's talent. He's the bat boy.
Sound,
He's sound.
graphics.
He is third guy from left.
Oh, and thanks to Susan for the cheese and crackers.
Oh, Suzanne.
Big ups,
She's catering,
basically.
basically, and she's Miss Nice.
Yep.
She won Miss Congeniality. And whatever else there is to win. Secretary
Yep.
of State?
Yep.
All right, forget it. You're Secretary of State, Susan.
The judges have made their decision.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, I don't know if we have ending credits or what. We always
don't-
used to end our show with dancing. So let's do that.
All right.
You know, we don't always have to end our show with dancing. Just do
Well, we
it just
could-
this time. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we make this happen?
I
Thanks
want
for.
to end one of our shows with a paintball.
Oh.